Hello everyone and welcome to another episode, part, whatever you wanna call it. We have not been in the game for quite some while actually, so I'll probably have to figure out where we were. Okay.
You scoundrel! I do not pay for all your small things to be rewarded with a house full of hexes! Your father's in St. Mungo's to get his horns removed, and it's taken the house elf a week to unstick that screaming portrait! A week! You will behave, or so help me Merlin, I will bring you straight back home!
Time to go see Sebastian. Yo, Sebastian, what's up, dude?
You'll never believe what I've learned.
I mean,
What did you
surprise
discover
me.
in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the
That
scriptorium.
makes sense.
He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous.
I mean, he
He
is
wouldn't
your
understand.
best friend, isn't he?
We need to tell him.
Yep.
He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl.
No.
And don't feel sorry for
Okay.
Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
You
I'll
say,
decide what's
oh,
for my own good.
oh, he
Ominous.
heard you.
We were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
Just breaking everything.
I am not letting this go.
Yeah, obviously.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's
Oh,
why they
you
died.
know something? What happened?
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor.
Oh no.
A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin.
Oh,
Sebastian
that's
and Anne were
horrible.
helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope
He might have a
Sebastian
point
pursues
there.
this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Yeah, sure. Of course it would. Let's get out of here. There we go.
There we go.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had
Of
news
course you
about the
do.
poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly.
Of course.
The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Sure.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Like
Whatever
now.
gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
Oh. Are they bad guys?
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Ooh. Yeah, that's not
He was
scary
certainly a
at all.
charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
I mean, that would make sense. Can't really blame them for being wary of people that might hunt them. Oh. Oh, what the?
That's the third time I've seen a Dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Thinking there's gonna be something in the water. Yep.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelt. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
One thing.
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Probably
Definitely poachers.
Ranrock.
No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land. Accio! Glacius! Defendo! Confringo!
What have you done?
Glacius! Expelliarmus!
Don't go down easy.
Confringo!
You dare slay one of my own? You will fall!
Expelliarmus!
Ah!
Glacius!
The land returns to the Incendio!
Confringo!
Give that back!
Incit!
That's the best you can do, is it?
Back for
Confringo.
more! Confringo! Not the brightest child.
Confringo!
Weed.
Expelliarmus!
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Reparo! Only one way to find out.
What in Merlin's
Are those
name?
dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind.
I agree.
There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. That's a brilliant idea.
I could swear there's something. Don't know what Victor was thinking, straight in a bath.
Totalis.
Be very, very sneaky.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near ruthless.
Totalis.
Someone...
Got him! Come out before I find you.
Trafficus Totalis.
Hehehe. For being very sneaky.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
Oh no, hell no.
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?
Yep, I agree. Let's freaking open her up.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Hamura.
Maybe attaches. No.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Grab the potions.
What I wouldn't give.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact. Don't think you'll get it out of here.
Oh,
Places.
I've seen Billy with you sting.
Expelliarmus.
hehehe.
Accio. Confringo. Places. Defender. Expelliarmus.
Oh, I missed somehow.
Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Glacius. Defender.
Got him.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Gee.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Dare slay one of my own. You will.
Nope.
No!
My bite is.
What have you done?
Your life ends here,
Guys, know what? How about one of these?
my young friend. Oh, I hate these things.
Confringo. Glacius. Defender.
Never liked it.
Expelliarmus.
I'm weak.
Looks like someone pays attention in herbology.
Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
What have you done?
Glacius. Defender.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio.
Did we do it?
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Oh. Yeah, you're kind of screwed, man. Oh no. Friendly, maybe? Please?
Incendio!
There we go. Okay, cool. We freed you. This was epic.
This way!
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Let's get
We
out
aren't
of
helping
here.
ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Love how the game is like, you're gonna have to go down, but we're gonna go up first. No, we haven't been back here in some time. Oh, here we go. Underground harbor.
So this is the underground harbour.
Loop. I see money. Father don't send. Add another one. Oh, that's just a normal one. But then lock. Can I? Oh, yeah. Normal search. Cool. She
The
here.
Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social.
Yeah. Field guide page. Okay. Oh, I found this one. Time for the next one. I do like how they removed that giant circle we had to deal with for so long. It was quite irritating. Okay, inside the door.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Maybe.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions
Oh
from my
no.
quiz.
Oh.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun,
Oh.
focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world.
Oh no.
None of the
Oh
other
no.
students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
Easy ones. Oh my. Sure.
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me that book, then let's get it over with.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin.
Yeah, don't get it wrong.
Before
I
the
don't want
invention
to
of the
do
golden
this.
snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The Golden Snuggery.
Okay.
No. Incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget.
Snidget.
The snidget was first
Interesting.
introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg.
1269.
Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Liquid luck. Felix Felicis.
Felix Felicis.
Well done.
That one I
Since
know.
it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Three brothers. Deathly Hollows or Horcruxes?
Horcruxes.
No, the answer was the Deathly Hallows.
yeah.
According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. True or false?
Oh my god.
Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
Polyjuice, no.
False.
Correct.
Yeah.
While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now.
Oh,
If you're inclined to
okay.
test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask
I
you.
mean, I
And
could
I won't
spend
be
some
giving you any more
time.
easy questions either.
Easy.
The next
Yeah,
ones will be
sure.
more difficult.
God.
I'm sorry. I don't have time.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Thank you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Can I find you somewhere randomly so that I can answer more questions later? Maybe could be fun.
Taking owls a bit too literally, if you ask me.
Settle down. Settle down.
Oh,
Transfiguration,
graphics.
as you may be
God
weary
damn.
of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight.
Mm.
Now, you all know what to do.
Okay, here we go. Transconfiguration. Loop. Oh, we did it.
Beautifully done.
Oh, but where do we put it? Transcon. We might put it there for now.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacula. Growing such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
Okay.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to an ex-aura in Upper Hogsfield connected in any way to Professor Fig? I can't begin to imagine what that was about.
Oh no. I mean, Fig did ask us to keep it quiet, so...
Not at all. I was, merely interested in learning more about the Aura program. I saw Professor Sharp's Aura badge and was intrigued.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Thank you.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Gobbledygook.